fallen ones, interdimensional thing that gives them advanced.
Yeah, so Intruders. Intruders basically is the next track in the album. It's meant to represent sort of like the conspiracy side of things, kind of like, you know, the reptilian aliens or like, you know, like all that kind of stuff. That's why it's called Intruders. It's meant to represent that reflection of people.
It is not necessarily stating it as like a fact in this reality that we live in or anything. It's just kind of more like a kind of a fun exploration of the concept. And one thing you definitely notice as well compared to the last two tracks with Machine City and Sci-Fi Staunch is this one's way more on the like electronic sample heavy side. Definitely still guitar in it, but you start to notice that it's starting to transition away from one genre into another.
Yeah, that's a really good point. Like this particular track, it is a transition track, and you'll notice it. Half of it is still in that sort of metal style, but then the other half starts to morph into more of that electronic, you know, almost like alien sort of type sound, which is what we're trying to convey with this track.
Even the guitar itself, like it's bouncing more in the stereo field. There's more of like a delay effect on it as it's kind of melding into the rest of the background of the track, so to speak.
Yeah, and you really notice that as the track progresses, it just keeps morphing. Each section will morph and morph and morph. And yeah, by the time it reaches the end of the track, it doesn't resemble anything that it was at the start. And yeah, one of my favorite moments in this track though is that space guitar at the end that you did. Yeah, so after sort of the heavy bit kicks in, just before the final breakdown, you hear there's this like really like booming space guitar. Yeah, I don't know what else to call it, but it's awesome. I love it. It's one of my favorite moments on the album.
You have to check it out for yourself, yeah.
Yeah.